This man possessed a terrifying power. With just one hand, he hurled a man out of the window. He then removed his glasses, revealing a pair of unsettling red eyes. Moments later, black smoke began seeping from his body. Jack turned his head away. Torrents of black smoke erupted from within him, and 6 demons soon materialized inside the smoke. One of the demons leaped onto the desk with lightning speed and shoved a man whole into its mouth. A woman tried to flee, but it was already too late. In an instant, the entire office had become a banquet hall for demons. Not long after, only one person remained in the office, an old man, who was Jack's father, but Jack had no intention of sparing his father.
Oh, Reed. You can have him.
No! No!
Having released the resentment he had harbored for years, Jack left with a satisfied smile. He was ready to use the power of the demons to rule the world. However, what no one had anticipated was that the wizard, with his last ounce of strength, had found a worthy successor. A boy named Mark walked into the temple, bewildered. The wizard instantly realized he was the one he had been desperately searching for. Following the instructions, Mark grasped the staff and spoke the legendary name aloud.
Shazam?
Mark was granted the power of the gods, and to everyone's surprise, he had become a superhero. Yet his mind was still that of a 12-year-old boy. The wizard, having fulfilled his purpose, vanished in an instant. Mark suddenly found himself back in the subway car. He rushed home and found his little brother, eager to share everything that had happened to him. To celebrate his newfound powers, the two of them dressed up as adults and went to a store to buy beer. As it turned out, they ran into 2 armed robbers. Mark charged forward immediately and swiftly snatched the gun from one of them. The other robber, seeing this, pulled the trigger without hesitation. Mark discovered to his amazement that he was completely unharmed.
You're dead.
He took care of both robbers with ease. The next day, Mark demonstrated his superpowers in front of a crowd. His hands could unleash bolts of lightning. However, he accidentally struck the tire of a passing bus. The bus instantly lost control, crashing through the railing and hanging in midair. Seeing this, Mark rushed over. Just as the bus was about to crash to the ground, he caught the 20-ton vehicle with his bare hands. This successful rescue brought him his moment in the spotlight. But just as he was being interviewed, Jack suddenly appeared. He knew that Mark possessed the power of Shazam. Jack demanded that Mark transfer his powers to him. Seeing that Mark refused, Jack grabbed him and flew tens of thousands of feet into the sky. He then struck Mark down with all his might. Mark plummeted rapidly. Just as he was about to be shattered to pieces, Mark unexpectedly activated a new ability.
I'm floating!